so right. The sparkle in your eyes. I can't believe I almost gave up love. This feels like paradise. My mama told me, I guess this is what it feels like to be chosen. I must admit that when I'm by myself, sometimes I think of what I do without your love. I wonder what I do without you, what I do without you. Wonder what I do without you. Sometimes I wonder what I do without you, what I do without you. Baby, what I do without you. I wonder what I do without you, what I do without you. Wonder what I do without you. I wonder what I do without you, what I do without you. Baby, what I do without you. I'm drunk on your love, on your love, on your love. I'm stuck on your love, on your love, on your love, baby. People keep on talking and talking, but I can't seem to get enough of your love, baby. You put a spell on me. I'm feeling wavy. You're my therapy. You're my medicine. You're like the air I breathe, yeah. I can't forget, ain't got amnesia. Baby boy, you give me fever. You're like the oxygen I breathe. Baby, you're my remedy. You give me fever. I wonder what I do without you. I wonder what I do without you, what I do without you. Wonder what I do without you. Sometimes I wonder what I do without you, what I do without you. Baby, what I do without you. I wonder what I do without you, what I do without you. Wonder what I do without you. I wonder what I do without you, what I do without you. Baby, what I do without you. Got you lost in translation. Can you read my body language? Acting like I'm speaking Spanish. Lost in translation. Can you read my body language? Acting like I'm speaking Spanish. Not put my all into this. I know you love it when I lane switch. Got you in first gear, baby, can you handle it? I'ma hop up on the D like an acrobatic. You can stretch me out, but boy, I gotta have. Put this thing in drive, and let's ride. We ain't gotta tell nobody, I'm yours for the night. You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. Got you lost in translation. Can you read my body language? Acting like I'm speaking Spanish. Lost in translation. Can you read my body language? Acting like I'm speaking Spanish. Look at you putting your all into this. Talking about relationships. Don't care about your good morning text. Liking all my IG pics. You sprung over one night of sex. It was good, but I'm on to the next. You want another ride, but it was for one night. Why'd you have to tell somebody? Told you not to tell nobody. You're my little secret, and that's how we gon' keep. Got you lost in translation. Can you read my body language? Acting like I'm speaking Spanish. Lost in translation. Can you read my body language? Acting like I'm speaking Spanish.
He has this God complex as much as I love him. I have my own bathroom. There's only like so many asses in this building. And one fucking toilet. Like, nigga. Oh wow.
Yeah, should I feel on that one, no, brother?
Oh yes, most definitely. If you're just now tuning in, welcome to another episode of Connecting the Dots with S&G. I'm your host, Jeff Held, alongside the beautiful Shay Trendy. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, it is January 8th, 2026, Thursday night. You know what that means. We have an icon. No, scratch that. We have two legends in the building today, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even say this man is an icon. I can't even say the man next to him is an icon. These guys have hit legend status. They have been working non-stop. Every time I'm on social media, it's something else being done. It's something else being accomplished. And that's what we love to see. The work, the ethic, and the work ethic being put in behind this. This is what we love so much. And I'm glad that he brought his boy with him, because this is crazy, y'all. I'm gonna do this, but then I'm gonna allow my boy right here to introduce himself to the people. You feel what I'm saying? Because yeah, we got that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this man, I've been knowing him since high school.
Yeah.
Since high school.
It's a long time now.
I was a weird motherfucker in high school. I was a weird nigga. And to see 2 decades and some change go by, and to see what you have immersed yourself into, brother. I mean, film after film after film after film. This is a passion. This is bigger than rap. You feel what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to please welcome. And this is our trilogy interview.
Yeah.
This is our trilogy interview. The first one was at GFN. I remember that. Shout out to Wayne G. Second one was here, but it was early in 2025, I believe. Late 24 or early 25.
Nah, I think it was before that.
No. GFN was 2021, right?
I think it's been a while.
Right.
So since the second one, I think it's been at least probably like a handful of years, bro. I don't even know if I've been I interviewed with you since the pandemic. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Dang, man. See, that's just like, I mean, the
last spot was the dude that you just shouted out, I think. He had like the station.
Yeah.
That's the last spot I went to.
Okay. So, yeah.
That was the second interview. The first one was somewhere else.
Okay. I remember that. And then I would say, I'm going to add this as an add-in when you were doing the film scene in Deep Ellum. At that one place. That's where. Right. That's why. Yeah. So that's our fourth encounter.
That was 2024.
Yeah, this is our fourth encounter. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it. Now he done went through some name changes like Diddy. So we
just a production company. Man. We a production company. I'm still Kenyon Alexander BLAQ, baby.
Y'all give it up for my boy, man. BLAQ World Cinema in the building, y'all. Y'all give it up for him. And the legend next to him. See, if y'all have not seen this man, y'all say, man. I mean, he can be funny, he can be serious, he knows how to mold himself into character. And it's amazing to see, brother. And I know this is one of those Hollywood team ups, actor and director, that I would really like to see go to like action films too. And we're gonna jump into that too. But I want you to introduce yourself a bit, just in case they don't know you. But I think they already do. Go ahead,
what's going on, man? My name is Brandon BLAQ. Some of y'all know naked, you know what I'm saying? Back in the music.
I did, you know what? I should have asked about that. Like, did he want, because I don't know, did you go professional to your my man?
Yeah. So since I've been in the acting now, it's Brandon BLAQ. But for a minute. What's up, man?
I just been
y'all know what it is.
Oh yeah, man. Of course. So we have the highlights: a filmmaker, director, creative visionary, set the tone, authentic conversation, respect for the craft. Like, it goes without saying, brother. I know Hollywood is knocking, and they gotta be. There is no way that you can be this crisp like you are, and they are not knocking. I don't know why Tom Cruise has not called this man to direct Mission Impossible 7, because we know Mission Impossible 7 gonna come out in like the next couple of years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. But I mean, I'm being funny, but I'm being dead serious, But I want to jump into it first, the background and your upbringing for the people who don't know. Talk a little bit about your filmic background and how you came up in the game and how you got into filmmaking.
Man, music. Music was the pathway to film. I started out wanting to pursue being a hip hop star. So, Kanye West was a
My favorite
guide to me at that time.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
so,
God! What?
Very heavily influenced by Kanye. So that's why I wanted to model myself after in the early days. So I spent a good portion pursuing music, man, and music is and always will be a big part of my creative process.
Right.
But without that, I don't think I find film. You know what I'm saying? I was wanting to shoot a music video for one of my songs I made, and I met a guy who changed my way of thinking. He was into film. He was doing short films at the time.
Right.
And that experience with him is kind of what shifted my pathway from just being a music artist to wanting to pursue acting.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was always something I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to do the Ice Cube thing. You know what I'm saying? Do music and let music be the doorway to film.
It's always the catalyst.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
But of course, music and it didn't work out. I was cool, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't my thing. So I pursued it, and then I ended up shifting to film, and I haven't looked back.
I love that. And when you find what it is that
Mm-hmm.
it's just there. It's God-given. It's a talent. And when we say talent, we're not just talking about dancing, basketball,
right,
athleticism, whatever. We're talking about people who can use their minds.
Right.
That talent. That's a talent that a lot of people lack. You feel what I'm saying? Your first connection to filmmaking. Like what was the first film that you saw that was like, you know what? I want to make films like that.
Man, probably that's a good question. Man, probably there's so many. I would say Boys in the Hood was probably like my one of the first films I saw that really stuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now of course I'm not a dude who grew up around that much violence.
Right.
I saw some of it, but not to that degree. I just appreciated the fact that it was Black stories being told.
Real Black stories.
Right. It was authentic to me. It had real consequences. It taught you life lessons.
Yeah.
So, that to me stuck with me, and that John Singleton for me is a big influence. So,
John,
it was probably Boys in the Hood. That was his first one. Yeah, probably Boys in the Hood.
You ain't gonna be making that murder saxophone music. That I'm like, bro.
No,
I want to see you do that.
I actually thought that was brilliant, though, man. Just the fusion of the classical music with the elements that he was telling.
And it's a build up to like he's finna die, but it's like, oh, why y'all playing this saxophone like this? Like it's crazy. For real, bro. That's just wild.
I love that aspect.
I like it.
Part of filmmaking, man. That's just part of the experience you want the audience to have is being particular about the music that they experience. And for me, that's definitely something that I carry with me. Is everything they see and hear.
Right.
I'm particular about that. What I'm saying?
Yeah. I like that a lot. Early influences, for life, culture, and storytelling. You feel me? When it comes to life, we have people in a family, friends, that type of thing. But also, like I said in the last interview with Dirk and the Clutch, in our age bracket, we grew up seen certain individuals
Mm-hmm.
with extraordinary talent.
Yeah.
We grew up watching Michael Jordan.
Right.
We grew up watching Michael Jackson. We
Mm-hmm.
grew up watching Prince, and we saw
Yeah.
the great superstars of football, and Emmett Smith's,
Yeah.
like and even on television, actors. We grew up wanting to be Denzel. We
Right.
wanted to be Lawrence Fishburne. We wanted to
Right.
be Keanu Reeves in The
Right.
Matrix. We wanted
Right.
to do that, right?
For sure.
So some of your early influences when it came to that, like who were some of the people that in your life that, or people that you've seen on television as well, that were like, yeah.
So man, Keenan Ivory Wayne's like sticks out, bro.
He does
like,
not get his just due. Oh
Keenan,
my God.
like Keenan Ivory Wayne's with Unliving Color, man, and movies like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, and Low Down Dirty Shame. You know what I'm saying?
You know how many people couldn't even name off three? Keenan Ivory Wayne, like what? Come on,
classics,
bro.
man. And we talking about childhood for us.
Yes.
So
yes,
we talking about that. We talking about Robert Townsend with the 5 Heartbeats. You know what I'm saying?
Parenthood,
right.
Come.
Of course, you got names like Martin Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? That
it reshaped the culture.
Right.
It reshaped Black culture. And then we had Will Smith with Fresh Prince, and then those two came together and
made Bad Boys,
which was even bigger for the Black culture. Like people don't understand, like filmmaking is so strong.
That hadn't been done in our community like that before, to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier, but them, you know what I'm saying, being who they are to the culture, more hip hop culture, I should say. Hip hop wasn't really a thing, Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier, but for hip hop culture, because hip hop at that point, when Bad Boys came along, was only like 30 some years old.
True.
20 some years old. So you're talking about a very young art form.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that was getting representation with people like Martin. You got shows like Living Single, Different World, that was paying homage to our culture. You know what I'm saying?
And there was actual real situations in those shows where it's like, damn, but and it showed like, how it is when, two people are not married, but they stay with each other. They're just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It showed how the Black community can come together for this, but also collectively be like, no, nigga, you fucked up. Like, no, you messed up. But that it brings something great to our community, and I love that. What drives your creative vision?
Man, I would say just wanting to be a person that gives back. I've taken so much. Like I just named you all these people that influenced me, that inspired me. So ultimately, I want to be able to be a person that inspires somebody else.
That's right.
That says, hey, man, I saw Kagan Alexander Black. I saw Brandon Medlock, doing their thing. So that inspired me to want to be a creative as well. So, yeah, I would say just the desire to give back, man.
I love that. If you're just not tuning in, welcome to another episode of Connecting the Dots with S&G. I'm your host, Jeff Harold, alongside the beautiful Shay Trendy. We have Black World Cinema in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Now, before we continue and we talk about Smoke and Ashes, I want to talk about your partner in crime.
Yeah.
Mr. Medlock. Man, sir, first off, you deserve your flowers along with this, man.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
You are one of the very few people in our culture that really, even in the independent scene, you take this shit serious. Like, I mean, dead ass serious, and I respect that. How did you end up linking in with this crazy fool right here? How? I gotta know the story about this.
Man, look, I'm a firm believer in everything happened for a reason.
Right on. Yeah.
He wasn't on my radar. I don't think I was on
Right.
But
that's true.
He had a movie that he was doing, The Drop Spot, which is my first movie.
Boy, shout out to The Drop Spot.
He had an audition for it, but I ain't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so something had happened, with whoever got the lead part, something happened between him. And so he reached out to me, was like, hey, man, I seen you on TikTok or whatever. I'm following you on Facebook, but why you ain't come to the the audition.
Yeah.
I was like, brother, I didn't know you had an audition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going to his crib for a personal audition. Killed it, obviously. Got the part. And I swear after that, man, we just been locked in, you know what I'm saying? Movie after movie, even outside the movie, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's my brother, right?
We locked in.
And how long have y'all been locked in thus far?
2021.
Yeah. So this is a COVID brother. Okay, yeah, COVID brother.
No, he ain't really telling the whole thing either, man. Because he showed up to my house, man, with his little boy. Yeah, he showed up. He was being slick, man. Now thankfully he wasn't trash. But if he was trash, it's harder to tell.
It would have been a whole thing, dog.
Cute little baby boy over here. You know what I'm saying?
Strategic with this shit, man. You know
That's a smart man. Like, bring the child to soften the blow.
But thankfully, he was good though. He was good.
Bay Rose, hey fam, salute. Hey Bay Rose, how you doing, girl?
He had got on my radar because when I was introduced to the industry, I was working with someone different.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna shout out the name. So I was working with somebody different, and he was doing auditions for a movie, and he auditioned.
Right.
And I knew he wasn't gonna get the role because he didn't fit the aesthetic of the character.
Okay.
But I said, this guy's good. You know.
Right.
So that made me follow him, and then I started seeing his TikToks pop up. I'm noticing, the way he does his facial expressions.
Right.
And to me, as a casting director in that space, I'm looking for anything that helps somebody stand out.
Yeah.
So when I seen him, I was like, man, I don't know if he can act, but I'm gonna try. And he pulled up, and it's history since then.
Man, say, I love that. Now, it's crazy because people have been, for the past few years, usually when there is a promo, a teaser for it, there's at least 4 glances of you every single time. Every single time, man. So we're going to talk about Smoke and Ashes.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, this probably because you had a couple of challenges with this a little bit. Look, he's shaking his head like, bro.
Yeah, they don't even know.
So before we get into it, I want you to talk just really quick.
Yeah.
I want both of y'all to talk about it. What were some of the challenges behind Smoke and Ashes, from the business to the personal? What were some of the challenges that you had to face?
Man, so for me, man, personally, I wasn't at a 9-to-5 at the time.
Right.
So we talking about me doing this, and this is my 100% focus.
Right.
But that also means that I'm not bringing any consistent income into the house. So having that on your head and doing a movie is a lot.
Yeah.
I got a wife. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you gotta take care of her. You gotta take care of
So personally, was that business wise, this is the first movie that I outright own. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that nobody else can tell me what the fuck about my movie.
No, exactly.
So that came with a different set of approach and how we get it done. So I had to truly collaborate. Shout out the collaboration team. Shout out Tessa Blakely. I'm not sure exactly her last name, but it's either one of those. Jeffrey Watson, Kenneth Page, and my guy right here, Brandon Medlock. It was a true collaboration to get this movie made. Like, we went through having an investor pull money for us.
Oh, wow.
Apparently you feel some type of way.
Man, we still want to put hands on dude, man. Because the thing about it was, man, we was trying to make sure that we did this in a way that set ourselves up for the future, to be able to fund movies in the future with our own money, things like that. That's so that we don't have anybody else in our pocket.
You go.
So I'm doing things I never did before. I'm making presentations. I'm showing up to events, to network.
You getting it in right now? Yeah,
I'm doing the ground floor of filmmaking, and I looked this man in the eye and said, "Hey, man, listen. I'm telling you right now, I'm the person to bet on. I'm serious. This is a passion. Ain't no games with this. If you invest with me, this will be one of the best decisions you ever make." That man looked me in the eye and said, "You got what you need. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you the money on Tuesday." This was a Sunday. By Wednesday, this man had told me some bullshit excuse about his wife being in a wreck. So they pulled the fund. He pulled the fund. Really never gave it. So that took me to a point to where I'm depressed. I got to shut down production. And my brother over here was looking out.
Put the
and
cape on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you want to take it from there?
Just that part. You know what I'm saying? Look, we like you said, like we was talking about, we got a business. We trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? We got a place that we trying to get to, and people were bullshit on the business part. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, he pulled the 10 bands. He didn't invest at all. So I had to get out there and try to find it. You know what I'm saying? So luckily, I ran into a friend who had the 10 bands. You know what I'm saying? And was able to put up the bread to, put up the money up front.
Not a lot of y'all got friends with just 10 bands sitting around. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Y'all don't understand.
I ain't got one.
You know what? Like what? It's hard to save $1,000. Like, come on, bro. Damn. See, that's what that connection shit, that networking and connect. Like, see, that's why you have to know people of all different types of whatever. You feel what I'm saying?
To me, it's just like he didn't even have to. Like that's a shout out to him because he believed
he gave a fuck.
He believed in the movie and me
I think
that this was worth even bringing this to somebody to even talk to them about investing.
And look what happened since then.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that did something for us too. You know what I'm saying? On a personal level, because it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? We got a project. You know what I'm saying? The shit failed and. Nigga didn't have to, but the nigga wanted to because I fuck with you, I fuck with the project, I fuck with the dream, you know what I'm saying, the goal. So it was like shit, nigga gotta nip it in the bud, man, get out here and go get it. And so that's what we did.
Boy,
so
say, bro. And that's how you know who is a true hustler and who ain't.
No,
if you gonna really get out there, like if you really want that, I'm gonna see you get out there.
we had to grind, man. So it's more personal to us because the way we just made a movie. It's maybe one or two other people, making movies like that in the city. Right. Everybody else, it's no knock to them when I say this, but everybody else is probably taking money from, a company to get their movies made. Yeah. Like I said, ain't no knock, but it's about ownership. It's about growing. And I ain't already did movies that way. Right. So it's like in the future, I can't afford not to win the most on my ideas, and my people win with me. You know what I'm saying? Even and he did this, and I'm just saying, just speaking to his character, financially, he didn't even stand to gain what other people stand to gain, and he still did that. That's a real nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? That really believes in the vision, and he also know outside of our professional relationship, personal, I'm gonna take care of him. You know what I'm saying? When I win, he win, and he know that. So you gotta have people around you like that.
I remember one time I was short on $1 from a meal at Wendy's, and Shay came through. That shit was like,
shout out to Shay.
My nigga, bro. She don't understand how crucial that dollar was.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted that focus.
Yo, eat that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta eat.
Man. I'm telling you, man. If you just got tuned in, welcome to another episode of Connecting the Dots with S&G. I'm host Jeff Harold alongside the beautiful Shay Trendy. We have BLAQ World Cinema in the building. We talking about Smoking Ashes. Now, talk to me behind the meaning of the title.
Man, so smoking,
I like that. Ain't nobody love that title, bro.
Ain't nobody. So one of the things with me, man, I'm a different writer as far as to where I don't start writing my story before I have the title. I have to have the title first because to me that sets the tone for the script. And also, I'm always thinking about what's going to grab somebody. And I have to have that title that grabs me before I'm committed to it. So Smoking Ashes, it brainstorming session, but the meaning behind it to the movie is that smoke, we all know smoke is another term for beef. And then when you have ashes, we all know that what comes from that beef, you know what I'm saying, is usually ashes. So it's like smoking ashes. Yeah. So it's smoke, beef, and then ashes the result of it. So
Nigga prolific. Nigga prolific as shit, boy. I like that. No, that was I wasn't expecting that, bro. Like, cause some people just come up with some shit.
You're right.
But they're like, yeah, I like that a lot, bro.
No, it has meaning, man. When we doing something, it's gonna be multi-layered because we're not just surface level people. So it's gonna have to be deeper than just surface level shit. You know what I mean?
There we go. Now I want to talk about the themes explored in the film because I saw the teaser trailer, I saw the poster board for it, I saw the billboard for it, and the way it's made, it gives off a Italian mob 60s look, but it also has that blaxploitation from the 70s look too. And that's the first thing that popped in my head. Like, why does that look like something Melvin Van Peebles would have been?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what got me. I'm like, damn, this nigga cold. Like, that shit was crazy, brother. So what were some of the things you explored in the film, just as far as the gangsterism, like the attitude?
No, that's one.
Yeah.
So for me, like we talked about with influences, some of the movies, New Jack City, Menace to Society, you know what I'm saying? These are movies that I'm not really a gangster film movie maker, but to me, when you add the business in there, when you talk about who the crowd that we're marketing to, which is the Tubi crowd, they like that gangster shit.
That's what they like.
So it's like, if I'm gonna do some gangster shit, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So to me, drawing from those influences, like New Jack City, Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, you think about the violence, but you also think about the message that they were trying to relate. In New Jack City, it was that Nino Brown with this kingpin that's in a lot of cities across America. So they wanted to bring awareness that we need to be focused on making sure that we don't glorify and allow kingpins in our communities.
You're right.
With Boys in the Hood, it was stopping the violence across Black people in the inner cities.
That's
what I'm saying? That's what John Singleton wanted to, bring attention to. And Menace to Society, it's the effects of the crack era and our parents being in the era of the 70s and the trickle down effect from that. So all these movies have messages, whether you wanted to see them or not. So Smoking Ashes is not any different than that. It's going to give you that shit you want, but it's an underlying message. And that's the thing that I wanted to explore, is making sure that we give you violence, but we're not glorifying it. We're not telling you this is what we like. We're telling you this is real stories, but it's a message in this.
Right, right. And you know what? I like how people know how to die in your movies. Like, people know how to die. I see a lot of people die weird in Tubi movies. Y'all know. Come on now. Come on now, like Brandon. Come on, dog. You done seen this shit, like, nigga, you can't even die right. You couldn't make that. It's like, for real, bro. That's it.
Terrible.
Terrible dyer. You're a terrible dyer.
Jesus Christ. This nigga walked off to the side when he got shot. Like, damn, like, what?
Why you walk up? Okay, like, what the hell? The creative challenges during production. What were some of the creative challenges? Like, were there people that you had to work with a little bit more closer to be like, okay, to get them really in character? Were there some of the things like that? Oh, damn, y'all, okay. Every time I ask a question, y'all bust out laughing, bro.
No, man, because this really was a struggle, bro, but I'm going to keep it 100. I ain't gonna shit on nobody, but I'm going to say that I'm a particular person.
Yes, you are.
This is not to say I'm great as this person, but I'm more like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. With if you ain't pulling your shirt on the team,
my nigga,
you gonna hear about it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be in your face about it.
Type shit.
Because I demand greatness. So if I don't work with somebody that shares that, we're gonna bump heads.
Right.
So I worked with somebody particularly like that wasn't necessarily used to working the way I was working. So it wasn't a great experience at times because I got one vision. Hollywood, what's up, baby? I'm not here to bullshit. To me, the fun is doing this shit and doing it well. If this motherfucker right here next to me do a scene and he killed that shit, I'm having a great fucking time. But if the shit is unorganized or the shit is out of whack, the energy ain't good, I ain't having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So for me, the work is that serious, and it's hard sometimes to find people who understand that how I want to work.
I love that.
Just to
No,
piggyback, you know,
no, no, man, talk
what
to
he
us.
was saying. It's great. You'll have a great shoot day, man, if everybody came to do their job. When you got, just for example, if you got actors, what up, baby? What up, baby? If you got actors trying to direct, and you got the light person trying to give direct, if everybody doing everything other than their job, it make it frustrating. It make it hard for the director, make it hard for the actor because they listening to 2-3 different people, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it was a small struggle, you know what I'm saying, with shooting a movie, which any movie you shoot, I think it's gonna be some type.
It ain't shit. Making a movie ain't easy.
It ain't easy
in general on the indie level.
It's
like this
some
shit
type of struggle.
is damn near a miracle to get this shit done.
Man.
And what he's saying is probably generalized to a lot of sets. Now on my set, if your ass is ain't an actor, I mean if you're an actor, don't be directing nobody. If your lights, don't be trying to tell me what you think is good in the next scene. We ain't doing that. If you want to run your production, you gonna run it, but you ain't gonna run it on this.
You are strictly here as a gaffer.
Facts.
Gaff.
That's what you heard.
I need you to gaff like you ain't never gaffed before. Gaff like a motherfucker.
Yeah, my nerves, bro.
No, that's true.
If everybody did their job,
For real.
Right.
Oh boy, say
That's go from actor to crew, man. So sometimes you have people that aren't there for the same reasons. Let's be honest. We on the bottom level of filmmaking right now. So a lot of people see us and think this shit is just easy. They can just get up off their couch and be a Tubi star. Right. That's what a lot of people think. So for me and him, we tell you right now, we don't give a damn about no Tubi. No disrespect to the platform, but we're not here to make movies for Tubi. We're here to make movies, no matter where the fuck you're streaming at. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we understand that. I ain't gotta explain that to him because he already know. We talk, but other people might be here just to be a Tubi star. So and that's not gonna gonna clash with me because you here for different reasons and I'm here.
A lot of people there. For the attention.
Right. It could be so simple.
For the attention.
It could be so simple. And what before we continue to the next one, what message should viewers take away from this movie once they watch it?
So Smoking Ashes, man, they should take away that you have to be mindful of the decisions you make and how it affects people around you. It's easy to say that shit, I'm gonna be this drug dealer, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna live this lifestyle, but who watching you? You know what I'm saying? Right. Who is looking at this? Is it something to admire or something to model themselves after? Right. You got to be careful about who you influence. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's the message to Smoking Ashes. Yeah, we're giving you that gangster shit. We're gonna give you some shit that you want, but at the end of the day, if the message is just be careful about the choices you make and how they impact, those close to you.
Don't fuck with Driller. That's a big message right there.
Yeah.
Y'all find out when the movie.
No, I wish y'all had seen the movie already, man, so y'all can know what he's talking about. But Brandon.
Those Easter eggs be like, yeah. Those
it'll make more sense later.
I like that.
Shout out to a lot of the cast members. I've been tuned with a lot of them for a long time.
Yeah.
I actually hate I missed it. I had some other personal stuff going on.
Yeah, I hate you ain't making, man.
I really wanted to come for real. I really wanted to be there.
Wait, where?
To the premiere.
It was lit.
Yo,
I just kept on
Saturday, man.
I just kept on seeing pictures in my timeline.
Yo, Saturday.
Which was sold out, by the way.
I thought both of y'all was gonna pull up.
How the hell was gonna get there?
Yeah. But nah, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. We really, to be honest with you, it wasn't nowhere for y'all to sit anyway. Like
we don't care.
Okay, you gonna make it worse by saying that?
No, we do care. It was packed.
We don't have.
Say when
oh boy.
I can't even get it. Shout out Young Ball on the beat. When we had the who you call it stuff in Houston, nigga, wasn't nowhere to sit stand.
It wasn't nowhere to sit stand. Jesus Christ.
But no, it was a great turnout, man. Shout out to everybody that came to the premiere.
I need a horse too. Talk about horse, bro. I'm just sick of it.
And the thing is, and it's crazy. Before we continue, I actually have two scripts, one for the authorities and one for a film I want to make called Presley Confidential.
Man's right there.
And see, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you're here. Because see, this is how God works, y'all. Because I wanted to get at him before, but I didn't have my shit together, and I wasn't gonna go to him half-assed.
No, hold on. I appreciate that, bro. I really do appreciate that shit, man.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
Yeah, say it again.
I could have went to him before,
right?
But I did not have my shit together.
What you didn't want to do?
I did not want to go to this man and be like, "Oh, I got this." Well, what do you? Right. Let me see what you got.
Half-assed. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't really. Oh, so you got. So it took me some time, and once I signed up here, it was like, okay, now I had mindset to sit down and do this. So now I can talk to you about budget.
Right.
Now I can. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all, and Shay, shout out to Shay, she stresses this all the time. Everything is budget. It costs to make. So if you want it to be up here, guess what? That tab is gonna be up here.
Right.
You get what you pay for. You feel what I'm saying?
So I ain't gonna dive deep into it, but like I done used to do like celebrity booking, right? So I'm literally out of town almost every weekend, every other weekend. I would literally see a lot of artists go out of town, get the bag, and literally spend damn near the whole bag. The weekend we gone, and they like, Shay, but you chilling, baby. I'm not about to spend all. I'm not about to give it all back to them. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna.
That's why I'm chilling, because I ain't spending the day.
Let me go grab something for my kids. I'm gonna grab me something to eat at a little spot I ain't never been to or something. I'm going back to my room. Like, no, I didn't come down here to hit the strip club and give it all back, y'all.
I'll stop. I'm sorry, and like go there, like for real, and a couple of beers, and I'll be okay. That's all it is, man. For real.
Yeah,
but
so
No, we're gonna talk about that. But let's go over here to recent releases and your storytelling range. That's that, and your storytelling range. I mean, first off, it takes being a creative is a God-given talent. Not everybody is creative, and it's okay. Right. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just not that. You feel me? And it's fine. You feel me? So the just released, the concept and execution behind this.
Right.
The concept and execution. When you made this film, the concept that you wanted to put out, we talked about the message.
Right.
The message that you wanted to put out.
For sure.
How did you go about really executing this the way you felt like, okay, I want everyone across the board, race, creed, color, nationality, sexual preference, to understand this message? How did you go about executing it?
Man, just being real. Like, I wasn't trying to give people a perspective that isn't mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes when you try to set a goal or something, you try too hard. For me, the best thing about my stories, I think, is authentic. You feel like this is happening somewhere. You know, my stories are based in realism. I'm never going to give you something I'm not going to give you a drug dealer riding a bike saying he a kingpin. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to show you that.
That was Baby Boy. That was Baby Boy. We got that already.
I know you done seen some movies where it's like they telling you something, and then when you see it, it don't match. You're like, that don't make sense. This nigga's rich, but he got a club that's in his apartment. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is just like, I understand budget. Me, I'm an indie filmmaker. So, but at the same time, the best thing you can do for your movie or the production is not to produce a script you don't have a budget for.
Right.
And that's something as indie filmmakers we sometimes struggle with. Me too. I done made movies where I ran out of money. You know what I'm saying? Because the ambition was bigger than the pockets. So sometimes we have to tailor that shit back. So me, I'm never gonna make a movie that I don't feel like I have the resources for. So Smoke and Ashes, thankfully, this is something we spread it out. We took our time shooting. We made sure that shit matched. We ain't tell you, Driller was this and you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So you believe that Driller is this person because it matches his attire, his attitude, and what in the shit he on. So to me, being authentic is the answer to your question.
I love that. I like that answer. Let's talk about one of my favorite films by you.
Okay.
You probably know what it is because I'm a comedy guy.
Yeah.
So Christmas with the Fam.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm talking about masterpiece. Masterpiece, bro. People don't understand how great.
Yeah.
If you have not seen Christmas with the Fam, you need to make time in your life.
Please go check it out.
It ain't gotta be Christmas for you to watch it.
It don't have to be Christmas
It
for you to watch it.
It ain't one of them Hallmark.
Y'all watch.
What I'm saying?
Y'all watch Friday After Next in March. So I ain't even trying to hear all that, right? So you blended family, culture, and realism because the situations tailor to Black people household, Black people situations.
Thanks.
Were you kind of taking a few bits and pieces from your own family?
Absolutely, man. My family is, if you ever been around my family, man, they a little wild as far as like they got a lot of personality. My auntie works with me, excuse me, on set. He done been around my auntie. He'll tell you she's a character. Like that's a personification of the whole family. Like if you be around us, you probably gonna laugh. You probably gonna feel welcome because we those type of people.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about what a situation would look like, you know what I'm saying, in this scenario where this has never really happened, but I'm just taking pieces of my family, like with the talent show that happens in there. That's something we actually do. So it's like taking pieces of my family and blending it with real situations. Also, his profession in there as a cop, thinking about how the Black community feels about cops, especially over the last, 6-7 years, as far as the shootings and things like that. So how would that resonate with a family who is, got some people who probably on the other side of the law, and then you got them then coming in here who the cops, you know what I'm saying? So
for real.
To me, it was a no-brainer, man, just to implement that. And Meet the Fam was my first ever short film, and I always wanted to bring elements back from that short film to feature film world. Shout out my guy Dave Lewis and my brother. He was the only one that was a recurring cast member from the short film. So he came back as Uncle Nate and killed it as well.
Okay, great. And there was a great balance between heart and humor in Christmas with the Fam.
Yeah.
Because it tailored to how Black families can have. I mean, I could say all families, but Black families.
Mm-hmm.
It tailors to how we always will have issues, but we can all still come together and laugh,
right? And
still I still love you, your family, you right? So, what was the balance between the heart and humor in the film? Like, how did you go about saying, okay, I wanted to be soft-hearted to show that side, but a certain amount of humor to kind of level it out?
Man, my goal was to make people laugh.
Right.
You
definitely made it. I was definitely laugh.
I wanted people to feel like that could be my dad, that could be my mom, that could be my little sister, that could be my brother.
I did feel related to those characters. It was just like, wow.
Right. I wanted people, it might not be, but it to see, it might be your uncle, might be your cousin, just to be able to see, the relatability in those characters and feel like that this is some funny shit because my family is like this, or I know a family like this. That was really the goal, man, just to bring people together, and make them laugh. That's it.
I love it.
In a family set.
Right. And before we jump into the next subject matter, why do y'all feel? I want to talk to both of y'all real quick. Why do y'all feel holiday films matter in the Black cinema, in the Black community? Because of course we see the drug dealer films, and we see the basketball films, and we see the football films, and all this stuff about dancing, blah blah blah, right? But there's a few Black holiday films, a few of them that we could think off the top of our head, and you being an independent and making a Christmas film, which I think shatters a lot of particular smoke and mirrors because you told the truth. You feel what I'm saying? Why do you feel that those films matter in the Black community, the holiday films, I should say?
Because this is kind of like to me, like against what I believe, but what I know to be. So for me personally, I don't really care about holidays like that. As far as like the ones that tell us to gather, the one that tell us to spend money. I'm big on setting your own tradition.
Right.
Black people, we disconnected from a lot of our heritage, and we follow these American holidays and things when really we should be setting our own traditions. We should be gathering on days. Shit, it's May 3rd, nigga. Let's gather. That's a holiday for us. You know what I'm saying? It's our personal family day. That's the shit we should be doing. But what I know to be is that people are, conditioned to do what the norm is, which is celebrate these holidays. So to me, my family gather on these holidays. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the breadwinner yet to where I can set these things, but I will be doing the shit I just said.
That's the key word.
Right. Yeah. So I know that people gather. I think togetherness is why these holiday films, because these are the main days, Christmas, Thanksgiving, when our families gather. That's not about funerals and shit. So we got a million Christmas movies, Home Alone, you know what I'm saying? Different shit to where that's not a reflection of what the fuck we do. We don't have no white Christmases in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Our shit be dry as hell. It might be 75, 80 degrees on Christmas. So I'm saying, what does our Christmas look like? It's cool. You might market it. I might throw some snow on the market and post and shit for people to feel like this is a Christmas feel. But in reality, Texas, I'm 30 something years old. I don't remember having a white Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to cater to that.
February. They don't show up on no damn Christmas.
I was gonna say, I know Santa was sweating his ass off coming. He was sweating his ass off in that suit. Boy, I like that though. If you're just not tuning in, welcome to another episode of Connecting Dots with S&G. I'm your host Jeff Harold. Alongside beautiful Shay Trendy, we have Black World Cinema in the building. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, we're gonna jump into these creative edge projects.
All right.
That creative edge where you want to go dark a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Where you want to go Batman a little bit. You feel me? Mo Joe Savage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. I gotta set the mood for this. I gotta set the mood. So, how did you go about choosing the tone and style for this?
Man, so talking about that music background, you know what I mean, and going into film, like that was one of the earliest concepts I came up with. Before it came together, before I thought about what I'm gonna be doing, I knew that I wanted to make a movie that included hip hop music. What people don't realize about hip hop, I mentioned this earlier, is that it's so young.
Yeah.
We have parents that's older than hip hop. Our direct parents older than hip hop.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? When you think about it. So it's like we don't have that many movies directly about hip hop. I can think about 2 or 3 off the top of my head.
I was about to say Hustle and Flow.
Right.
8 Mile. 8 Mile. And that's why I started.
Yeah.
Really. You know what I'm saying?
You got some other ones like Beats or whatever that's probably not so familiar with.
I've seen
but with Anthony Anderson and shit. But it's like it's not too many hip hop movies.
What about Malibu Most Wanted?
That's not a music
movie.
Okay,
I was just
I know he was playing.
Okay,
I was looking at him like, nigga, what?
Don't be hating. Don't be hating.
You trying to use like, I think the nigga played some hip hop.
Yeah.
One of the scenes, nigga did some music. But nah, man. But reality.
Bay Rose, it was back in the 80s, 90s. Global warming is real. Yes.
I think she's talking about the Not White Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, most definitely. Because, like, oh my God. I feel like the character development for Mojo Savage. In my mind, I think it was real strategic. Talk to me about the character development.
Man, so shout out to Rakim Al-Jabbar, Juice, Leroy. I think he changed it to Jarrell Smith. Shout out to him. I knew that people want to be conflicted. I think they do.
They want to.
They want to be conflicted.
Oh, this is new stuff to me.
This even goes to his character in Smoking Ashes. We love to hate somebody. Snipes was a cold motherfucker on that mic.
Cold.
But he was a terrible fucking human being. So you're conflicted because you're like, I would listen to this nigga music, but I do not want to hang around this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I realized G had some connections or feels like that about some artists.
Yeah,
right.
That's crazy.
Right.
About 3. It's
that,
like
talented as hell, but it's just like
she ain't like as a person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That might be a little, you know what I'm saying? But he was a polarizing, even 3, he was a polarizing personality.
Yeah.
So with Snipes, to me, I wanted to make him like that, to make it where his talent is undeniable. When you hear him on the mic, you're like, oh my God, I love this guy. And then when you see him in person, he might tell you, bitch, get out my face. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah.
So it's like you need that kind of character when you have someone like Juice Leroy's character and Sean, who is dealing with tragedy. You know, a lot of us, I'm gonna say, have had somebody fall victim to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That may change your way of thinking, may change your way of lose your motivation behind your artistry. So to me, it was important to show that him and his brother and Big J, shout out Dex Lewis, that was important to him. That was something he did. I'll be honest, if this something happened to this man right here, I'm not saying that I would stop doing films, but probably for a while that would hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about what mindset you would be in if you lose somebody that you're doing this shit with that makes it fun for you, that makes it meaningful for you. So to me, that's the things when I was developing those 2 characters. And then you got his character Trey, who is the best friend that we all need. The one that's going to encourage you, the one that's going to make you laugh, the one that's going to have your back. You know what I'm saying? We might not even have all of that in our real life, like a friend like that, but we all want that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You did pull the Brandon T. Jackson from Lottery Ticket, bro.
Hey, but at first though, I was gonna be a little small part, a little barbershop.
Yeah.
Little barbershop, you know what I'm saying? Character.
So I have this thing. Brandon is really like the first person that kind of changed that.
Right.
When I cast you as a lead, I don't want to double back and cast you as a significant character right after that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt at that time. I don't care now, but at that time I did. So he had just got done doing the drop spot. He was the lead character. So I didn't want to double back and cast him in a character in Mojo Savage, you know, because I already really knew where I wanted to go with that. I had been working with people in the short film world that I was going to use for this movie, but it ended up not working out. So I let him read the script. And he was like,
I read the script, which was my first script that I read all the way through, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I had been doing movies.
Very early.
A few movies, but I only read my part. You know what I'm saying?
This
was the first time that I read the whole script. And I was like, damn, hey, bro, listen. I know you want me to play this other part.
However,
can I please audition for this other part? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about auditioning. People think that I don't fucking audition. Nigga, how many times I don't fucking audition?
He's only not auditioned one time. That was Smoking Ass. That's
so all the movies that y'all see me do with this nigga, I've auditioned for all of them.
All of them.
Except for this last movie.
Except for Smoking Ass.
But anyway, I auditioned for this role that I wanted after reading the script.
Right.
And, you know, I was competing with somebody else for it because he had somebody else in mind for it. And shit. You know,
that's not even the role he played. He was going to be, shout out Corey Pratt.
Crazy.
He was going to be the character Corey Pratt played, which is Khalil, which is Khalil's friend. He was going to be that. And that's because that would have been something completely different from the drop spot. But the way shit happens, indie filmmaking, it happens, people drop out the movie, got to rearrange shit. So he ended up then auditioning for Trey, which is the best friend to Sean, and end up getting that role. But that's the way you have to be ready, bro. Like you have to be prepared. Like he was ready for the opportunity. So because he was ready for the opportunity, it was an easy transition. You know what I mean?
Right. I like that, man. And speaking of the drop spot, since you brought it up,
for sure.
Right.
No, hold on, don't go out. I wanna shout out the people for the music. So we did original music on Mojo Savage. I don't think has been done too many times, if ever.
Right.
But we had a team of producers, we had the main artist in the film, and we compiled a whole album. That's like people take songs that's already made and put them on the soundtrack. We didn't do that. We gave you original music from the ground up for the movie. People to this day, listen to that soundtrack. I think we did something really special with that. So I just wanted to mention that. I've been doing a disservice.
But that's a Hollywood move.
Right.
That was a Hollywood movie, right, bro. And I only noticed you pull that out your back pocket when you don't use it a lot.
Right.
But I noticed when you do. Yeah, that's a real. What was the story inspiration behind the drop spot?
Man, behind the drop spot, I was, in the early beginning, I was supposed to be Mike, which was Brandon's character. The very first iteration of the drop spot, it really came from really just, man, thinking about trying to make a funny movie, and being inspired. I studied Friday a lot when I made that one because I didn't want to make Friday, but I wanted the same kind of feel that people feel like they can watch it over and over. They can laugh at shit. That's what I wanted to make. So when I was doing the drop spot, a big inspiration was Craig, Smokey, and you see that I give you a 2-man kind of, comedy with Brandon and Jared Tucker. Shout out Jared Tucker.
Shout out to man. Yeah. Jared Tucker, bro. Say, man. Hey, another man who deserves his flowers in this game too. He gets it in this film industry. Yeah, shout out to him, bro.
I was telling you ain't do shit in the drop spot.
No, for real, man. Get your shit together. But let's talk about the urban realism in the drop spot, man.
Okay.
Like, so another film, another message, and another realization of who we are. Talk to us about it.
Man, to me, the drop spot is about wanting more, but you can dream outside your reality. But in the end, Mike was really, that wasn't who he was. Right. You know what I'm saying? He now, don't get me wrong, we all came up on a lick, trying to capitalize, but in the end, sometimes decisions again have real consequences.
Right.
And if you're not the person that you're portraying to be, you can find yourself in some fucked up situations. So to me, that's what the drop spot is. It's about, wrong person, wrong place, wrong time, all that, but figuring yourself out of that situation. Having a homeboy like Jared Tucker's character that got your back, that he might even get you into some of the shit, but he ain't gonna bail on you, you know what I'm saying? He gonna help you out the shit. He gonna help you figure it out.
No, for real. I like that. And what should audiences connect with the most when it comes to your films? What do you want them to connect with the most? Man,
this is probably the most bold statement I'm gonna make, but fuck it, I don't care. I told them that I was gonna talk some shit. I want people to realize that they looking at the next great filmmaker. They looking at the next John Singleton. They looking at the next, Keenan Ivory Wayans. They looking at the next, because I am influenced and inspired by those people, and I take everything inspiration and it comes out to what you see. Smoking Ashes, Mojo Savage, The Drop Spot, Christmas with the Fam. They all have their flaws, but what you can't tell me is that them hoes ain't entertaining when it's funny. The motherfuckers ain't funny. The acting that's supposed to be the acting is acting. That shit take real talent. That shit take real, producing talent to put this shit together. I ain't doing this shit to be regular, to be average. You know what I'm saying? I like to say to people that I'm not a humble person. And let me explain that. If you look in the dictionary what humble means, I ain't trying to lower myself to make anybody feel, all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to lower my importance. When I go in the room, I want you to know I'm a big motherfucking deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful. That's what I am. I'm grateful for the talent. I'm grateful for the opportunities. I'm grateful to work with people like him. But I ain't on that humble shit. Just letting you know.
I am not either. I swear. Listen, when God gives you something to work with, you work that motherfucker till the wheels fall off. Yeah. And not too many sound like me. So and not too many. You are the person that makes the films just have like.
I like to say I'm a film engine.
Like these are films I can literally watch in the theater.
Right.
I really don't like watching them on my TV. Yeah. I be wanting to see them in theaters. Right. You know what I mean? Like that. I love, and those are the type of presentations you get. And I love that. Let's jump into you building your vision.
Right.
Because I've seen the elevation, I've seen the name changes over time.
Right.
With elevation comes, so
just figuring it out, man. But
Black World Cinema.
Yeah. That's the last time.
It's just rolling. Right. It's the last one.
That's it. I'm set on that one.
Look, I'm tired of shit.
Yeah.
but that speaks volumes.
Appreciate it.
What is Black World Cinema?
Man, Black World Cinema is the next, production company that continues to give you masterful works of art, to give you great storytelling that has a standard, if anything, a standard of, what's up?
I said, that's the thing, a standard.
A standard about what you're going to get. If it has Black World Cinema in front of it, then I want Shay, Trendy, I want Jeff, Earl to be like, oh shit, I know I'm finna get some greatness. I know I got some expectations. I don't want you to take it easy. I don't want you to be like, that's my man. So, I want you to be like, nah, I expect some dope shit. And if I don't get dope shit, I'm like, what the fuck, Black? Because that's my vision for Black World Cinema. Is when I first came out of music, Al Black Films was an iteration of my moniker for music, which is Alexander Black. Not much thought into that. Black World Cinema says grand, says bigger scale, says next level. And Smoking Ashes is the first film under that next step because we took a step. If you watch Christmas with the Fam or The Drop Spot or even Mojo Savage, you're going to see another level of not only like acting, but the storytelling, shit coming together, quality,
acting, sound,
business,
what,
all that.
We sent sound off.
But here's the thing, though, the change, I noticed it through just the teaser for Smoking Ashes.
Right.
I saw the pictures from the premiere.
Uh-huh.
It looked like Fox, NBC,
right.
Universal. It looked like all of them were there.
Right.
And it gave me that feel like, oh shit, it's happening. It's happening, because the thing is, like, a lot of generation.
Like, I was trying to beat her. I'm talking about car. I'm talking about right before I get ready to go. Like, what the
man? The best thing I loved about the premiere was that we were sold out, and it wasn't the people that we are on set with every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the same 50 to 60 people that we acting with, cast and crew. It wasn't them. Right. These are all new faces, family, friends, supporters. You know what I'm saying?
Fans
like, coming out that really want to see the movie. Who was on face? It was people that came from New York. People that came from Houston.
Whoa,
you know what I'm saying? No, real shit.
That's people flew from New York.
No, drove. They drove, but
they drove from New York.
New York, though.
Even crazier. I found that out. I like, damn.
And never met them. You know what I'm saying? But we follow each other on Facebook, and they a fan of the work.
Imagine coming down here in the movie trash. So, like, you drove from New York in the movie trash. You know what I mean?
So I mean, it's
because I-20 only goes so far. I-20 only goes so far. You got to switch up. You got to switch up and then go quick. That's what I'm saying. So, man, that is support.
Right.
New York to die.
Man, and the person that won, so we gave away a TV, and the person that won the TV drove from Houston. And had just broke her TV.
Shout out to Addie, man. What's happening?
Shout out to Addie, man. Y'all check out our short film.
All right, shout out to Addie. Yeah. Shout out to Chris Shaw. You feel
I'm trying to tap in with everybody. If I ain't tapped in with you, I'm gonna have to tap in. I need to go back.
Black World Cinema and Be Naked.
Let's get it.
I just noticed that shit.
So my bad. That's my bad.
you ain't.
No, it's
look,
cool.
It's funny.
It used to be naked on the music side. You know what I'm saying? Look, Shay, I used to run with Shay back in the day.
Say, I done seen him like.
Yeah, we got history. They got history.
Yeah.
So, okay, when I first met him, he was an R&B artist. And I'm talking about shows. I'm seeing this man, like I'm talking about make the girls didn't want to take their panties off in front of everybody. I'm like, God.
He remember that, like, yeah, nigga. I was that nigga, dog. I was that nigga. I was on my KC shit.
Oh my God,
I always knew I was gonna be into entertainment.
Yeah.
I just didn't know
which way it
was gonna be music, TV. I don't know, but I knew I was supposed to be on the screen.
Then you can still write a hit right now.
And then
How dare you question that shit?
Like it's like a process too.
Yeah.
Because like regardless of how people feel, even like Will Smith, like he was an artist. You know, before he was
you gotta go through those stages.
You
gotta
regardless how you feel.
And then you use all that. You know what I'm saying? You use all of it.
And everybody be talking about Nick Cannon, the same shit before he got into media.
I was great freestyling, but your albums are trash.
I'm like, nigga, I'm like, yeah, everybody be on his ass.
But he can freestyle like a motherfucker. But
yeah, Gigolo is cool. Gigolo is cool.
All right. Oh.
Okay. That ain't it?
It was big. It was big on 106 and Park video. I remember that.
Gigolo.
That bullshit.
Everybody ain't got R. Kelly on.
No, you're right. But why does ownership matter? But better yet, why does black ownership matter in the black community?
Because we don't own shit, Joe.
Okay, damn. Okay,
that's the truth.
I mean, that's true.
Truth. We don't own nothing.
Right.
Like we boycotting Target right now, right? Wouldn't it be easier if we just took them black dollars and we went to the next black Target, the next black Walmart? We don't own nothing. We don't own. You know what I'm saying? So I won't pass down nothing to my kids. You know what I'm saying? They will have something. They will have a head start in this world because my production company would generate generational wealth. So they'll have a leg up. You know what I mean? Ownership, and then it's like you seeing these guys, all these big deals. Kevin Hart, who just sold the catalog? I can't remember.
You talking about you talking about the music catalog?
They sold it.
Your boy, with The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, right?
For $1 billion,
and it was somebody before him.
Somebody else.
Herb Gotti had sold his at one point before he passed away.
There was a lot of people, but yeah.
But I just say that to say that those guys had ownership of shit that they could sell. You know what I'm saying? It's theirs to sell. So that shit, $1 billion, who the fuck is gonna have to worry about money in his family with $1 billion?
That's that's 2-3 generations.
And he's still young enough.
Generational.
He's still young enough to make another 20 years of music.
And they
know what I'm saying?
And they said that when he sold his the deal for $1 billion, it included the fact that does not include his future,
right?
So he can create another catalog and sell that for even more. The Weeknd. He can sell it even more than
Dr. Dre when he sold Beats by Dre. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm saying shit like this is why you own shit, because you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. You can hang on to it, you can pass it down, you can sell it, and bring generational wealth. I mean, these guys were already rich, right? But we're talking about
this last. You feel me? So this baby that has this baby that has this baby that has this baby that has this baby.
Exactly.
They go. Come on, man, and they can easily go and do their own thing and still make it work and create other lanes for you.
And then you're talking about in the space of filmmaking, right? Tyler Perry, maybe one or two other people have the ability to greenlight their own films.
Right.
Meaning they can just, if Tyler say, I want to make my deal goes to fucking hell right now, he can do that.
You make that.
Right. Because he's his own green light process. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're just now finna get Last Friday. And that's all because Ice Cube doesn't own the rights to the Friday franchise.
Right.
So now he had to wait till he damn near 60 years old to do it. And I'm gonna watch it, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying if it's up to Q, that should happen 10, 15 years earlier, probably. Friday After Next was the last one. Look up how long Friday After Next was.
That was years ago.
That shit was like 2005, bro, 2003 or something. Ago, a long ass time ago. Yeah. So I'm saying that's because he didn't own it, and they talked him out of putting up his own money when he did it. So it's like we have to be more mindful of what we can do in this space.
What she said?
Bayro said, "I wish we could allow our black dollars to circulate through our black community."
No, facts. You see what happened in Tulsa when that shit happened last time,
right?
Burnt that motherfucker.
You know, and oh god, that's a whole nother episode.
But now we do need to get back to it, though, man, because a lot of filmmakers they not I don't even think they interested in owning their own shit.
Right?
They just looking for the quick lick, which is go to this company who gonna loan me the money, but you end up giving 50, 60. Probably sometimes even more,
right,
of the percentage to them. You know what I'm saying? You're not really making no money.
You ain't in control of that.
You just putting out shit for free.
Yeah.
And then think about if you win. Think about it, that movie, because the movie business is very fickle. Don't get me wrong. You could think you got a hit, and that shit flop. You know what I'm saying? So I get the safety of it. I do. But I'm saying, to me, when we say scared money don't make no money, you gamble on yourself. So I'm gonna bet on me all day. You know what I'm saying? Smoking ashes is a gamble. You know what I'm saying? So, but if it hit, which I think it will, then you're talking about setting up the next movie, Smoking Ashes 2, comedy I'm developing, please hold. You talking about setting up that?
Be an extra?
Oh, absolutely.
I know only been like one movie before as an extra, but y'all stop me up there.
Yeah, no, Jeff said how he came out for Smoking Ashes. You know what I'm saying? He was. I don't think we got him on camera, but he was in the building. You know, Jeff. He came to the.
I seen you walk out the back and shit. I was wild. Shit, right? I was like, oh, look at this thing. He had to get there. Walk on. Yeah, he walked out Smoking Ashes. He came to the club.
Oh, okay. It
was the purple.
Oh, the club scene.
Yeah, boy, he had the Denzel stroll. Right. I was like, okay. He was ready to act that day, goddamn. He was ready, boy.
Just to put a bow on that point, like I said, the ownership, man, it's just I strive for anybody. I watch fellow filmmakers and peers who go the route of not owning their shit,
right,
and then it hit, and they still in the same boat they was in.
That's
and
true.
In the end, even if I don't like your content, because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a lot of shit I don't like. But I still want you to win because it's your idea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right, this is the shit you put together. You should win off of it if it wins.
This nigga is the hardest nigga to please, bro. I'm a partner. I'm talking about like, listen, bro. But I fuck with it though. You know what I'm saying? Because I do music. This how I know this nigga was a real nigga. This is the first time this shit ever happened to me in life. When we first linked up, you know what I'm saying? And just after Drop Spot, we was getting cool or whatever. I was doing, still doing music. So I sent them a song. I'm like, hey man, what you think about this song? Because I want to put it on a movie or soundtrack, something. What you think about this song? And they said, nah, this ain't it, bro. Wait a minute, nigga. Wait, did I send the right? Hold on.
He said I sent the right
one. Hold on, bro. This me. You know? Yeah. And they said, nah, this ain't it, bro. But from that moment, I knew that this was a real nigga, bro. Because all I ain't gonna say, people be having a lot of yes men. You know what I'm saying? Just because they cool with you, they like, yeah, that hoe go hard,
Let me stop you right there. I'm gonna say majority of people have
majority of the people be
people watching right now is probably yes men.
Yes men.
It's a lot of yes men. This is why people don't grow. This is why you get bullshit music, bullshit films, bullshit people. Right. Because we're not being honest. Everybody ain't gonna be fucking Kanye West, Will Smith. Everybody ain't gonna be that. Sometimes them niggas need to go get a CDL. Sometimes them niggas need to go get a trade.
Fact, bro.
Sometimes them niggas need to pick up a boom mic because you might not be the star of the film. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
You can pick I also feel like you gotta work your way up. That's why I just told them, man, I ain't mind being the extra. If I need to be auntie that need to answer the door, try and take it to the table.
That's how I started.
I'm just giving them 100 though, because I know I ain't no extra. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I started as an extra in 2020. That was my first movie.
Shout out Heavy Man, Tierra
Shout out Heavy Man,
Corey Pratt, Tika G. Shout out to
everybody involved with that film. Oh my God. That's how I started. And they been grinding from there. Wait to see it, But at the end of the day, this nigga is real, and that's what everybody need in a circle. You need at least one. I think you need everybody.
Right.
But at least have one motherfucker in that hole that's gonna
tell you the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say he pulled the dang on American Idol. Like, I don't know, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog.
Listen, real talk. We don't choose our day one.
Right.
Your day one partners or somebody that probably happened organically. You stay in the same apartments, same neighborhood, school.
Everything.
This is a day two partner. I get to
Day
choose that. You know what I'm saying? I get to be picky about
I never
that.
heard of no day two.
Friendship.
Crazy.
Friendship, bro, is
Them
something.
be the real ones though.
No, for sure.
Because the day ones, think about it. Those are people that you have to be around.
Right.
Because you're in the same neighborhood. You in the same school.
Right.
So these are your day ones. But your day twos, these are people that you meet on the outside of that shit.
Right.
That's
Later in life.
Yeah,
when you figured out who you are. Goals are aligned.
What that's a gym.
Film is how we bonded. You know, we want the same shit. So you could be picky with that. You know, you don't have to just accept anybody as your friend. To me, friendship is really important. I got expectations of friendship. I got standards of friendship. And if you fuck with that, like you fuck with, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you gotta be picky with shit like that, man.
No, that's for real. We're gonna go down real quick. We're gonna do some personal reflection and future projects. You feel what I'm saying? So which one of the projects are you most proud of?
This one. Smoking Ashes. Smoking Ashes because of the business that we hit it on.
Yeah.
As far as it being important about the ownership, breaking bread with the people. I'll win, he win, the partners win. Before it was gonna be if the movie won, a white man won the most first.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I'm appreciative for the opportunity to get my stories out. But in the end, I can't be pimped for so long. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do this shit on my own. I gotta figure it out. I'll take that knowledge and apply it to this.
Right.
Smoking Ashes is that. I took the knowledge that I learned and applied it to it. So not only we giving you a dope film, but the business is legit. As far as, making sure that the motherfucker hit, we winning. You ain't gonna see a motherfucker driving around in a new car, you know what I'm saying, because the movie hit, that if it ain't us, you know what I'm saying? So this one is definitely the one I'm most proud of.
I say Smoking Ashes too, because for me, is because this is the first role that I was a villain.
Yeah.
Every other role, people think that I'm funny, but I either play straight or I might have been a comedic relief in the movie, you know what I'm saying? But this is the first one that I was a villain.
Yeah.
Ain't shit funny.
And that's what I am waiting to do. I want to do a villain arc.
Came to the premiere, but it's cool. It's cool.
Oh my God.
It's cool.
Right,
Nah, real talk, man. I want to say this.
It's cool.
That's the first time we're really talking about the movie. When this movie hits, because Tubi holding it hostage right now, man. Tell Tubi, blow up Tubi, tell them to drop our shit. It was supposed to come out on the 6th. It's supposed to already be out when we were talking to y'all. Yeah. But it's not out yet. It's still waiting on it. But when they see this, man, this is going to change the perception. This is going to put him in categories like Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? Where you look at it and you say he's not one thing. He could do it all. He didn't gave you music. He didn't got on stage and gave you jokes. He didn't got in film and made you laugh. He didn't got in film and made you feel something. So I'm saying that's the category I feel like he belongs in. And people gonna quit playing when they see this Smoking Ashes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Now, before we wrap up, man, we got a segment called Rapid Fire. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a couple of options at you.
Okay.
And both of y'all, you feel me? I'm gonna take a shot with you before the end of the night too. yeah. I'm gonna definitely take a shot. But boy, he hit. Oh, damn. But yeah.
I think I got some more of that juice.
So for both of y'all, which one do you like better? Reading the scripts or doing the camera work?
What you mean? Camera work?
Like as far like would you well for you as a director,
right?
Because you're right. So I gotta separate this. So as a director, which one is better for you? Actually writing the script, putting it together, or actually directing films?
I'm gonna say directing, man. And the only reason is because he'll tell you I'm a big on the spot person. Like I'll change some shit to where I feel like it'll enhance the scene.
Right.
I'll change it to where I feel like it makes shit better. And that's in comedy. Not so much in drama, but in comedy for sure.
Okay.
So I think directing. Yeah,
Okay.
I think directing.
Now for you, production work behind the scenes, or do you like being on camera?
I like being on camera. The only thing is I want to see it
Yeah.
after. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so used to TikToks. So it's like once I do a TikTok, it's like, okay, let me see if this was right. And if I ain't like it, I can redo it.
Right.
But on film, you have to trust the director. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, nigga.
It, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't go back and look at it after that. You just gotta make sure that you did your best job at that time, and then when you get in the movie theater, you gotta make sure, hope that in the editing room, you know what I'm saying, that they pick the right shot.
Right.
Pick the right.
Damn, I look better on film than I do in real life. Shit. Like, God damn.
No, that's just a small nugget. That's why
bro.
I tell people to do your research before you attach yourself to a production.
Right.
Look at that person's last work. See if they shit align. See if they doing good work to where you trust them with your career. Because a lot of actors sometimes would just sign up to do some shit without doing their research, and then they looking crazy when they hit the mirror. Like, God damn, I ain't know this shit was gonna be this bad.
Right.
Fuck, so yeah.
That's why you don't see me in everybody film out here in Dallas, because I'm big on quality. Like, it's gotta look good. I got a reel that I'm trying to do because I'm trying to get to a agency. You know what I'm saying? A goddamn scout. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the big leagues. Right. They not gonna take me serious if I'm doing this low budget ass.
Right. Yeah. On the camera phone and
trash. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, bro.
They're not gonna take me serious, so
right.
I can't put that on my reel. So that's why I'm picky about who I work with. You know what I'm saying? I want to work with everybody, but you gotta have it quality. No. I do. I would love to work with everybody, but if you don't have the quality, if you don't have the storytelling, if you don't have the things to match up, then I'm not gonna fuck with you. That's just me. Right. You know what I'm saying?
No, he right about that.
One word to describe your journeys. One word.
Go first, man.
Shit.
I mean, one. Overall, this entertainment journey from then till now. What's one word to describe it?
Man, that shit just screaming at me. Struggle. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, bro. Mentally, personally, industry-wise, you know what I'm saying? It's a struggle all the way around the board, bro. You got haters, you have personal things that you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Financial things, you know what I'm saying? Struggle. It's a struggle for me.
No, that's real.
Nah, this is for me, bro.
That's real, though.
Body-wise, mental-wise, physical, I mean, everything.
Because most people wouldn't say that, though.
No,
that's
real
real
shit, bro.
That's real shit.
It's a struggle, man. I mean, people lying to you.
No, that's real.
If they say
that's real, because it is a struggle, man. Like, you go through shit. Yeah. What about you?
Determination, man. I feel like that for us to get to the point that we are now, from the journey from when we started music to now, if you don't have no motherfucking determination, you're not gonna do nothing in life, because nothing is going, especially for us black people, nothing is handed to us. We don't start out with no dynasty, with no shit that we born into. What we born into is struggle. Go back to his shit. We born into poverty, so you have to have determination to pull yourself up from that to make some of life. So if you don't know how to handle adversity, if you don't know how to hear no and that not be the final thing that you hear, like we just said, smoking ashes, niggas backed out on the money. That's no.
Last minute. Bro.
That's no right there. I could have easily, and don't get me wrong, it was a struggle to get back to a place to where I could be open to fighting, but you have to hear that no and be like, all right, fuck him.
That shit got me heated.
You know what I'm saying?
Last minute,
man.
That shit got me heated in the bitch.
He told me this on Tuesday. I had to cancel production on Wednesday and post shoot on Friday.
I tell you, everything happened for a reason, bro. I promise you, that shit is real, bro.
Determination, man.
Gotta have it. No, for real. And last but not least, before we wrap up, dream collaboration.
Shit, that's a good question.
I already know.
Oh, let me say this.
I got the answer. Yeah.
I appreciate you for having some questions.
Some real questions.
Yeah, that ain't no bullshit ass.
Real interview questions.
So how many films have you done? You ain't do your research,
Damn,
nigga, you know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
So I just appreciate the questions, man. Yeah, appreciate both of y'all for having some questions worth answering. Dream collaboration. You go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say Jordan B.
Michael
B. Jordan.
Yes.
God damn.
He said
Jordan B. I ain't know who the fuck.
It's this. Yeah. But look, Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, you ain't think about that.
Ryan,
them two niggas.
When they weekend, they do some.
They going crazy.
Yeah.
Sinners and Creed and you know what I'm saying.
No, we now don't get me wrong. We are own people, but that is an inspiration as far as how they collaborate.
Yes.
We definitely like to feel like that. That's how we like to collaborate too. Even if I'm doing a movie, this nigga might not think he be in it. He gonna be in there somewhere.
It might, might be a small
might
part.
Be a role. Yeah,
I ain't tripping. Like I said, man, I'm always willing to work with brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I know the quality gonna be there, the storytelling gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I know he's serious about what he doing. So I don't mind doing a small, big, whatever. I'm an audition. I ain't tripping. Wherever he find me fit.
Also, another comparison for us is Death Row Records. I'm Suge Knight and he Tupac.
Suge Knight
before
like
it all went bad, that's us.
I do be calling that nigga Suge Black. You know what I'm saying? That's real
if you're tired of everybody fucking up your movies,
dancing around
the set,
come over here to Black World.
Come on here to Black World, bro. Come on to Black World.
Dream collaboration. Yeah. Dream collaboration, man. Samuel L. Say motherfucking Jackson has got to be in there. Shit, man. That shit right there has got me. Samuel L. Jackson. Denzel Washington, because these niggas, I have to get to them before they get up out of here.
Right.
As far as retirement.
Right.
Shit.
Denzel turned 70 on us all of a sudden last year.
I would love to do like another bring something back like Five Heartbeats. Robert Townsend, do something with him, do something with Keenan Irving Wayans, the Wayans family.
Yeah.
I have to do something with them, man, because they were such Wayans brothers, In Living Color, Low Down Dirty Shame, Mo Money. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, come on, man. Scary Movie. Come on, the Drop Spot is inspired from the Wayans family because we give you some of that spoof shit with the chicken sandwich. Because if anybody didn't know, the Sailor Man chicken is a spoof really of Popeyes and the way people acted about them chicken sandwiches.
They went crazy over them.
They was going crazy over them motherfuckers.
They ran out at every location.
Crazy over them and Power.
Over a chicken sandwich? Like this shit was insane.
And Power. Tell me that Power wasn't the fucking topic of every conversation in that time where Power was like the number one show on TV. So it's like those things, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Wayans brothers, Robert Townsend, Keenan Irving Wayans, Samuel L. Jackson, Jamie Foxx. All them.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. You know what I'm saying?
Michael B. Jordan.
That's level what we on.
Uncle Sam.
And he gotta say motherfucker in the movie. You know what I'm saying? That he do it. He got somewhere. He gotta say
motherfuckers thing.
I was just thinking that. Stay out of my head, bro. Stay out of my head, because I was gonna say, boy, I'll go watch Next on the Plane tonight and laugh at that shit. But before we wrap up, any final words that both of y'all have, real quick, for the audience before we go?
Yeah, man. Get used to seeing this combination right here. Because we on y'all ass. Just basically. We got more movies coming. We got more content. He gonna be producing. You know what I'm saying? Well, he already been producing. More producing from him. More in front of the camera. More dope stories from me. Like we ain't slowing down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just know that Connecting the Dots is gonna be one of the platforms. Look back and say shit. Because I don't know if we did an interview like this together. It's just us. So it's like, you gonna look back at this shit and say, "Damn, them brothers said that shit." You know what I'm saying?
I be loving we hear stuff like that, like for real. That's our whole purpose, for real.
And they did that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But be determined. If you pursuing this shit, be determined. Do it the right way. Don't let the bullshit cloud your judgment. You know what I'm saying? But just don't fuck with BLAQ. You know what I'm saying? In the wrong way. Just don't do that. Don't fuck with him too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like in real life, not just the movie. Like in real life.
He retired crash out for real. Like don't play with it.
There is a reason that I cannot work a 9 to 5. He ain't said so. like, leave me alone. You feel me? Now, before we get up out of here, your social media handles. If everybody trying to work with you, they trying to do some films, possibly trying to bring you out of R&B retirement. You remember what I'm saying?
Look, if you're trying to do some music, movies, or any type of business, man, hit me up on all platforms at the number 2 Throwed Music. That's spelled MUZIK.
You need to change that shit.
I said that, but I got the check. I got the check.
Wow.
Oh, right. Now
I got to do a whole little.
No, it's only because he's more known now for Brandon Medlock and the movies. So people, if they type in his name, you know, they need to be able to go there.
But I'll still be naked, bitch, if you need me to.
Turn
up. Got clothes on.
Man about to make a killing Valentine's Day coming up. He can be rid of.
You know what I'm saying? Cause look, I seen you have my nigga. Look, crazy. Cause I seen you have my name tatted on you. Yeah. Yeah. What you mean? On your arm right there. That's my name right there. So hold on. Let's go ahead and cut this.
I was confused where this shit was going, right? I ain't know where it was. I was just letting my guy. I was like, do shit?
I'm like, my name tatted. I ain't see that.
Like, for real? You ain't tell me y'all had that kind of history.
I didn't know either. Like, oh, really? Now it all makes sense. Okay,
Kagan Alexander BLAQ on you can Google that shit. It'll bring up everything. You can ask AI. I check. Y'all ain't never check ChatGPT and search your name. That shit bring up everything. So Google that shit, man. It'll bring up everywhere you can find me. Facebook is where I'm most active. IG. And I can't say I'm willing to work with everybody, but if you're serious and you got your shit together, like my man said,
that's right.
Let's talk about some shit.
Yeah, I already know what it is, man. Hey, man, we appreciate you being here, brother.
I appreciate y'all, man. I feel like I was on Drink Champs or something.
Yeah, no, man, I love that.
They set you up with the liquor, man. You know, they set you up. But man. Appreciate y'all.
No, for real. And this will not be the last time y'all see us work. I'm pretty sure the next time y'all see us work, it'll be me and him collaborating on a film and this series that I have worked on. So yes, we're definitely going to talk about that. So yes, Jeff Harold and Black World Cinema. Yeah, we're definitely coming. And Connecting the Dots going to be right there. You feel what I'm saying? So the production, all that. We're going to talk about all that, y'all. So get ready. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to Connecting the Dots. Make sure you follow us on all platforms, all streaming platforms. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you show support for Black World Cinema. You heard.
Look out for Smoking Ashes. Look, when Tubi stopped, look, I don't want to say holding it hostage because there's been other people, you know what I'm saying, who waiting on their movie. But when Smoking Ashes drop, make sure y'all go stream that, run that up. He could be the model for the next Smoking Paint.
Bro,
I
thought you talking about me. So hey, if y'all like big homies, you know what I'm saying? I'll come out, my Smoking Paint. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all trying to do, let me clear with my wife first, so I ain't in trouble.
Now,
but it's all good. Hey, I was gonna take your job out of you. Man, talking about
now, so y'all remember back in the day how we used to watch the movies and it used to always be somebody naked and we had to paint them.
What happened?
I basically want to do that in our next. No, we definitely should be naked for real, like in the middle of the room. We have all women out.
Oh, you want me to be?
Yeah.
Look, hold on. I've been in the gym too, so I can do that right now.
Remember your boxes? We gonna have you just like, you know,
in boxes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'll love to do that shit.
Yeah, whichever.
He been
seeing this story, nigga been all on the
goddamn sock, whatever.
Tap in with them, girl. Go like that in.
I told them if they like big homies, I can get the white to clear it. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah,
it is obvious that this is a CTE event that I will not be hosting. I will not be at that one. That's all the women. That's all for the ladies.
Bring the women out, man.
That's all for the ladies. Y'all got that one. Y'all definitely got that one.
Smoking Paint. Oh, she talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
We need
Smoking Paint.
So
Well, I just held my first one on December 26th.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, we were
this is where I
smoking.
stand there naked.
Yeah, see, we
And they
played
paint
this the last time, but this time
That's
we want
why I
extra
said it's all the
views. We
way
want to
women. This
naked.
is what I wouldn't be there.
Yeah, we want to naked. We're gonna do one for all.
Look at his smile on that nigga.
He got his smile on.
He like,
shit.
They
You
pay
feel
me.
comfortable. You know, the bunch of ladies looking at you trying to paint
And
you.
you naked.
Yeah, you know you gotta make a drawers.
Ass out.
But some like
You can wear a sock on your dick or something.
Okay, hold on. So when the next one?
Oh, no, we gotta set it up.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, what's her name? Is it Bay Rose?
Yeah.
Shout out to Bay Rose, man.
Yeah,
Like,
shout out Bay Rose,
like I
man.
said, this will be a CTD event. I will not be hosting. This is all Shay.
We gonna do one for our men too with a lady in the middle. We've actually had a few ladies that gonna give us the clear.
Okay.
But they gonna have on lingerie though. But
well,
still ask the wife though.
No, I'm gonna ask
Y'all don't get your self
I'm gonna ask my wife. Y'all know I'm gonna ask my wife first.
All right, y'all. It's been an honor and a privilege and a pleasure.
Smoking ashes, baby.
Yeah, smoking ashes. Make sure y'all go check that
Mojo
out.
Savage,
For real,
Shop
for real.
Spot, check it out.
All that out, man. There's more to come. Make sure y'all stay connected. The story does not stop here. This has been another episode of Connecting the Dots with S&G. I'm your host, Jeff Harold, alongside the beautiful Shay Trendy. See you when I see you. Peace.